Good morning, church family. And today we read through the story of Abraham taking Isaac to sacrifice him in Genesis chapter 22. And what a beautiful story this is. A story picture of what Jesus Christ has done for us. I mean, Isaac was the promise to Abraham, the fulfillment of this promise, of the son that was to come, and his only son. And God tells Abraham to go and to sacrifice him, to take him and to give him up as a burnt offering. What thoughts must have been going through Abraham's head at that time? For God to tell him to sacrifice his one and only son. Yet in the passage, he moves forward and does it without thinking, without questioning God, with no delay, no reluctance. And all of this to serve as a beautiful picture of what Jesus Christ is going to do for us, a foreshadowing of what is going to happen in the Gospels. You see, Isaac had a supernatural conception. Jesus, of course, born to a virgin. Sarah was way beyond childbearing years. Also, with the foretelling of his birth, that he was going to come. Abraham and Joseph, both when told that their wives were pregnant, were very confused. Sarah and Mary had similar reactions to one another. And even in this passage, as we read, Isaac carries his own wood up the mountain as we see Jesus carries his own cross when he is crucified. All of this to be a picture of what Jesus has done for us. Of course, in this passage, we see that Jesus provides a ram in order to be sacrificed in the place of Isaac as a substitution for Isaac. Jesus, of course, died in substitution in our place. He took the death so that Isaac did not have to die. Jesus took death on the cross so that you didn't have to die. Jesus took death on the cross so that all people may live. This passage of Abraham and Isaac all points to what Jesus Christ is going to do. And as we read it today, we can look back and reflect on the fact of what Jesus has done for us, a foretelling of what is to come all the way here in Genesis. As you read this passage today, I hope it helped you celebrate what Christ has done. But as we look at this story, I find it very interesting how Abraham reacts, because like I said, Abraham holds nothing back from God, we see in the passage. He is willing to give his one and only son. For so long, we've gone through this story, and he didn't trust God. And we saw that with the birth of Ishmael. But this time, Abraham says, God has proven himself worthy. I'm going to trust him even when it doesn't make sense to me. And he moves forward without questioning God, willing to give to God what he loves more than anything, even when he doesn't understand, without reluctance and without delay. I don't know about you, but that's how I want to always follow Christ, willing to give anything, willing to give all of myself for anything in my life, completely trusting in God without reluctance or without delay. So today, we see that Abraham was willing not to hold anything back. And so I ask you, what are you holding back? What are you holding back from God? What are you holding on to? Is it your children? Is it your family? Is it success or money or even your future? For all of it is God's anyways. So today, let's praise God for the picture and the reminder that Isaac gives us of Jesus Christ, but also let's seek to live like Abraham, trusting God, holding nothing back.